we've had the starting of this match go off, I wouldn't say smoothly. A few characters have been stunted, held back, but yet, that's not going to stop them. Trying to overcome, trying to learn more, trying to actually take things onto their own initiative. Probably not fun to do right in the middle of a match, but better time as any. I've been waiting for this. See, even with countless misses and attempts made when he tries to take it into his own hands, if it's a skill that he manages to pick up anyway, it's just what this team really needs is for everyone to be in that kind of, level of synchronicity. Playing more as a team than their individual skill sets. Because we have just overall good players, returning veterans and the like. And a whole lot of heart, but inexperience. And with the first standing, practice match against a rival, good save. Manages to get it up again. Quite nicely matched. Being able to do that last minute dive to keep it in. Must be one hell on the knees, but very good to see. He's having fun. They've found their marks on who they need to outplay. The fact that he's not, yelling at him or telling him to be better, but rather actually attempting to give some genuinely good advice there. How mature his character became. Don't falter. Pick a method and go for it. Okay, showboating. It's fun. Then you've just got the calm and collectiveness of the captain. Think of more of what's being shown there. Congratulations. Is he then going to dash back as well? Ooh. I mean, yeah. He scored a point, but more out of luck than skill there. I like how he has quick names for them all, but I guess, yeah, that's one way of describing it. But that's the point, so are they. You wouldn't be able to get away with practicing with him in there. You know, keeping them on their feet. The thing is, know what? You got to pick and choose when you're doing them. That bit of confidence. Okay, we'll let them have this. Nice. Good. Good. Well done. The fact that they got it back into play and then scored off of it. It's really just, with these camera angles, it's hard to... A delayed jump. Guess them to go first, so, yep. I mean, pretty good. You don't want to... You want to keep the opponents guessing of what you're going to do, then just rely on a single trick. What about their defense, though? That's what... Kind of what I was saying earlier, though. They're all inexperienced. Good thing it didn't finish that scene. Yeah, you can take it like that. This is their like big battle, is it not? Let's hope they're listening. It's, yeah, looks on the up. pulled it back slightly. Really just keeping it fast and loose with how much they're actually showing us. I like it. Just a little boop. You can't show it all on your sleeve, can you? Letting the other team know that the coach is bricking himself. They've each got their own small tricks, but this is close. Either way, it's a massive learning experience for them. Well, both teams, actually. And if it all comes down to this, it's they're really not wanting to let this go. As long as it's still in play. As long as it's still in play. He's ready. Let's see if it plays out for them. Ah! Stopped by the net. Can they recover? As long as they don't let them score. He dived for it. It was a hard-fought battle. But for their current skill set and teamwork, I said that was a bloody well-played match. But of course, you can't hamper that spirit. It's good to see that. Oh, straight away. Okay, they're not just rebooking it for another day. (22 to 25, 24 to 26). In every instance, it was close as hell. He's going to sleep incredibly well after all of this. So having him as a stand-in for their old rivalry. It just won't be the same. But it seems as though, the Crows aren't too far behind at keeping up with that back and forth they had years back. You see the difference in their egos there. Individually, they're strong. So as soon as you can pull them together. Actually make it this time. It would be good seeing a somewhat one of those heartwarming tales of the old rivalries meeting up in the finals. I don't actually expect it happening, though. They're best of friends. Huh? Ah, the manager. Ah. Yes. He just wants to know her name? I mean, understandable. See, you don't have to be enemies all your life. That's how she treats everyone. I can see that the future interactions are going to be interesting. He's really trying to amp himself up for a conversation there. Run. Ah, he's a first year as well. I would jump, but it means standing up. Sometimes it's best not to try and work out what they're talking about. Why do they all separate off into pairs like that where their exact counterpart manages to talk to each other? Yeah, trying to worry about it. Is he even on his own team there? Yeah, they could recognise skill and good plays. Being able to see that you have areas to improve on. It's a skill I wish a lot more people had. So this is not only a good practice match between old rivalries that they've got going, but opening the floodgates for more in the future. He's touched. And you didn't win a single one. Which also means that future times, all they have to do is win a single set and they've already done better. And that's how you capture a coach forever. Putting on airs of, we're taking things well. You're surrounded by crazy people. Is he still nonplussed about it? If it's not volleyball that he enjoys, what about playing the rest of the team and whatnot? He just wants a reaction. Give him that sense of something to fight for. Or play for, even if not necessarily enjoy. He's a tough nut to crack, that one. But not only that high intensity match, getting them all up and fighting. And while a lot of the characters seem to have their character traits shared with the other team, the fact that he wasn't just in love with the game itself, that just won't fly. You wouldn't have had the next place. They've experienced it before. How to improve, how to train. With that pose at the end, they're definitely not going to do things by halves now. It wasn't just a match of overwhelming strength, your David and Goliath situation. There were no real underdogs. Just a very close match with two teams going about it slightly differently and ones that seem to have meshed a lot better. But since this was one big practice match to kick it all off, get a lot more down the line. It was almost enough to bring a tear to one's eye. And with lifelong friendships being started here, I think their rivalry is going to be legendary, going to be burning for years. And it's good to see that just because you are on opposing teams, you don't need to unnecessarily hate them. Even if they do go after your rather nice manager. But also, compared to other games that they've played and things we've seen, having the different ways of attack kind of spelt out for us, being shown, actually being talked about off sides. What teams will they come up against in the future? What will they deploy? Are they going to have a countermeasure to just boop? If you really did enjoy it, it'd be pretty difficult not to. Consider letting me know down below. Maybe even subscribe to the channel to not miss out. Join onto my Discord if you really want to be like that. But for now, get yourselves a bit of rest. We're training bright and early in the morning, and I think it's infectious. It's really more ikai. I don't think I have the stamina to go multiple practice matches in a row. Of course, I haven't actually played volleyball, so I don't know exactly how much I would love it, so who knows. But what I have got a firm grasp on is that people like Electricant, Arthur, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sao, Shiwan, Mecha, Matt, Stinsfire, Girly, Saltitron, Cardboard, Croyville, Dark Shadow 7899, Alvin Garcia Santiago, Matizio Lascano, and once again I apologise for not being able to know how to say that, and everyone else. Maybe after all of this we can have a few stories to tell. I'm not sure about a lifelong rivalry, but it could be fun.